You went up there and it wasn't even referring back to Dan's message of the educational, but you just gave us that big smile. I don't know who else caught that, but I caught that. And I thought that was a great way to start the speech, with a nice strong smile and a bold title. I mean, you didn't just say the title, it captured the entire audience's attention. So you appealed to the audience immediately, and I thought that was very powerful. Now, what indicated to me that the audience was entertained, because that was the point of your speech, was to entertain, was that every single person was making eye contact with you. That is not a hard thing to do on stage, but you've obviously appealed and gotten everybody's attention on the edge of the seat, wanting to hear more. What is this guy Dave talking about common sense? So you definitely were able to relate to everybody, giving examples of technology, but also referring back to different things from like a 49 Ford. So it was a good balance of everybody in the audience. I think that the organization was very well organized, I guess. You start off with a good introduction, captured everybody's attention, also used a lot of humor. I mean, I was laughing pretty much the entire time. And then you gave us a good, strong body as to why we're talking about common sense. I mean, where has the common sense gone, using various examples of that. Then you gave us the 3 good points as to how to keep things simple. Why don't buy overcomplicated things. If you're going to make calls, don't buy a smartphone, buy a dumb phone. And then you talked about how to don't read the entire manual unless you have a photographic memory. And then you finally gave us get help. Don't reinvent the wheel. People have gone through the same things as you have, so why don't you just go to them for help? And I thought that was a very good body. Now, the anecdotes and the stories, you vividly painted a picture of how you were able to change the spark plugs in your 49 Ford, and you were able to change the oil, and now you look at this hood, it's like some sort of alien technology in the recent cars, and then you were also able to relate to the 3 points on how to simplify your life. Now, the conclusion tied everything together. I mean, throughout the entire speech you were talking about what happened to common sense? What happened to common sense? Referring back to that question. And I think that the conclusion really effectively tied everything together. You gave us a summary. Don't use any peccadillos. You also told us to keep things simple and referred back to read the manual. That's what happened to common sense. Really, I thought that you delivered the message in the most effective way you could. You were bold, that you had good posture, there was no uhs, no ums, no buts, no filler words. I was trying hard to find something. The only thing that I can maybe suggest is you did ask the question, what happened to the simple life 2 times? So it kind of made me question, is he talking about keeping things simple, or is he talking about common sense? That's really the only thing that I can think of, but overall, I think you gave an excellent speech.